everyone, this is D.Chiranjeevi, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, Aditya University. Today I am going to discuss operation of arrays, that is deletion, and advantages and limitations of arrays. So the learning outcome of this lecture is student will be able to apply operation of arrays, that is deletion, to solve complex problems. So the outline of this lecture is I will discuss first deletion operation, and then I will discuss advantages and the limitations of this array, that is disadvantages. Now, what does it mean by deletion? It means deleting or removing one element from the array. So, where we can remove or delete an element from the array. So, in this case also, like insertion, we can delete an element of the first position. So, deletion you can do in the beginning of the array, that is index 0, or you can delete an element at a position, specific position. What is the other thing? So, that is end. So, end of the array also you can delete an element. So, in this case what you need to know first? You must know the position where you want to delete and that which element you want to delete, right? So, you must know the position, right? So, at that position any element is there, that particular element will be deleted, okay? So, position means here position 1, position 2, position 3. So, from this position you will get index. So, position minus 1 will give you index. Now, let us take an array of size 10. Let us say I have read 5 elements for this array. So, the elements are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, index 0 to index 4, I have read 5 elements. Now, I want to delete an element in the beginning. Okay, now if I delete the first element at the beginning, so position I said 1, so position I given 1, okay, deletion at 1. So you must know position, so position user has given this case 1. So position minus 1 you get index 0. So index 0 value I want to delete. Now what I should do? So if I delete index 0 element, what will happen? Now I need to shift the elements from the right side to the left side. Now you see, if I delete this element, now this is empty. Now if you want to print index 0 to index 4, so it will print empty here. So what I can do? So better to replace the empty position array. So I will shift the elements towards the left side this time. Okay. So index 1 I will shift to index 0. So index 1 is empty. So index 2 I will shift to index 1. Index 3 I will shift to index 2. Index 4 I will shift to index 3, right? So what does it mean? It means a of, you can write like this, a of I you are storing as a of I plus 1 value. It means a of 0 is storing a of 1 index, right? A of 1 is storing a of 2 index value. A of 3 will store a of 4 value, right? Likewise. So let us say you want to delete a specific position array, then let us say again same array you take. Let us say I want to delete position 3 element. So position you given 3. So index equal to 2. So this element I want to delete. Now in this case what we need to do? Now in this case you need to shift the elements of adjacent of these elements to left side. Now same. So you shift 40 to here, 50 to here. So now shift. Now this last element became empty. So you can print 0 to index 3. So it will print remaining 4 elements. So one element is already deleted. So in this manner you can delete at any position also. If you delete in the last position, then there will be no issue. So simply you can print instead of less than n, you can write n minus 1. So less than n minus 1, so it will print remaining 4 elements. Okay. So let's say end you want to delete. So position in this case, end means, so position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So position you given 5. So index 4 you want to delete. Let us say I have taken all 10 elements in this case. Now if you want to delete n, oh I need to remove this. So only 5 elements I will read, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Index 4 element I want to delete. So position 5, right? If I delete 50, so what will happen? Simply these 4 elements are there in this array. So this is deleted. So simply earlier you have written the loop I less than n, that is 5, I less than 5. So index 0 to 5 it printed. So n you written. Now in this time I less than n minus 1 you write. So less than means it will go 0 to 4 earlier, right? Now n minus 1 means 0 to less than n. So it is true up to 4. Now this time it will be true up to n minus 1. So that is up to 3. Okay. So 0 to 3 it will print. Alright. Now let's understand this deletion operation by using a program. Now if you look at here, I have declared an array of size 10, index 0 to 9. So after that, so first I am asking user tell the number of elements. So user is given 5, so 5 elements I will read, and then 5 elements I read by using this loop. So those elements I read is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Index 0 to index 4 I have read the elements. After that, now I am asking which position user will delete. So user has given index 4. So in this case, so position 4 user want to delete. So this is position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4. So position 4 user want to delete. Now if you delete this element, what you need to do? The elements which are there adjacent to this, we need to shift towards the left side. So now position you given 4, right? Now from where you need to start shifting? So you need to start from position -1. So position is 4, so position -1 you got, so that is I value you will get, that is position -1 3. So now I, that is 3 less than n -1, so n is 5, so that is n -1 you will get 4, 3 less than 4, that is true. If this is true, what will you do? A of I plus 1, I is 3, I plus 1 means 4, A of 4 you will shift to A of 3, so 5 will be shifted to here, right? Position 4 element is deleted, that's why position, the 5 element will be shifted to in this location. So now this value is 5, so this element is removed further after deletion, right? Now you are updating. Now you see earlier up to index 4 elements are there, now up to index 3. So when up to index 4 you have written I less than n, so one more element is decreased, so now you can write I less than n -1. So that's why I started at 0 up to less than n -1. Now you are printing the elements. So I value initially is 0, so 0 less than n -1. n -1 means it will go up to maximum 3. So I 0 less than 3 true, so A of 0 will be printed, A of 0 is 1, so 1 is printed. After that I value updated, I value is 1, 1 less than 3, this is also true. Now A of 1 will be printed, that is 2, 2 is printed. After that update I, so I value 2, 2 less than 3, so this is true. Now you will print A of 2 value, A of 2 value is 3. After that update I value 3, 3 less than 3. Now this is equal to, so less than or equal to 3, so this is true. Now you print A of 3 value is 5, so 5 will be displayed, okay. So after displaying again update I value 4, 4 less than or equal to 3, this is false. If this is false, loop will control transport to outside, return 0, so main function will terminate. So by the time you printed 1, 2, 3, 5 elements. Now advantages of the array I will discuss, like code optimization. Optimization means by writing less code you can access whole data. Simply let's say you need to print 10 elements, so rather writing 10 printf statement, so simply write a loop, then you can display the elements, right? So traversing means you can visit all the elements at least one time, right? Then sorting, so by using sorting within less line of code you can arrange the elements in a ascending order or descending order, right? And then you can randomly access elements by using its index. So these are the advantages. And the disadvantages of the array are like fixed size. So if it is fixed size, once you declare an array, you cannot increase the size or decrease the size. Homogeneous data, it means array only can store similar type of elements, it cannot store different types, so that is also disadvantage. And then insertion deletion, whenever you are performing insertion operation, deletion operation, you are shifting the elements. If it is insertion, you are shifting the elements towards the right hand side. If it is deletion, you are shifting the elements towards left hand side. So these are the disadvantages of array. So in this lecture I have discussed operation of array, that is deletion, and then advantages and disadvantage of array. Thank you.